Welcome to Wisdom Trek with Gramps. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, and we are on day 2190 of our trek. The purpose of Wisdom Trek is to create a legacy of wisdom, to seek out discernment and insights, and to boldly grow where few have chosen to grow before. In today's Wisdom Nuggets, I'm honored to be your guide as we journey through the wisdom-filled landscape of the book of Proverbs. Today we're embarking on a contemplative exploration of Proverbs chapter 6, verses 20 through 29, as beautifully rendered in the New Living Translation. So let's lace up our hiking boots and embark on this insightful journey together. Proverbs chapter 6, verses 20 through 29 offers us profound lessons about the importance of guarding our hearts, making wise choices, and preserving the sanctity of relationships. Let's delve into the verses and uncover the gems of wisdom they hold. Verse 20 through 23. My son, obey your father's commands, and don't neglect your mother's instructions. Keep their words always in your heart. Tie them around your neck. When you walk, their counsel will lead you. When you sleep, they will protect you. When you wake up, they will advise you. For their command is a lamp, and their instruction is a light. Their corrective discipline is the way to life. These verses highlight the importance of heeding parental guidance and internalizing their wisdom. The imagery of tying the words around your neck symbolizes carrying the teachings close to your heart. This counsel becomes a guiding light for your life, leading you in your daily choices and decisions. It's reminding you that honoring and learning from your parents is the foundation of wise living. Verses 24 and 25. It will keep you from the immoral woman, from the smooth tongue of the promiscuous woman. Don't lust for her beauty. Don't let her coy glances seduce you. Here the writer addresses the potential pitfalls of succumbing to temptation, particularly in the realm of inappropriate relationships. The wisdom instilled by your parents acts as a protective shield, guarding you against the allure of immorality. The emphasis on cultivating self-control and discernment rather than being swayed by superficial attractions. Now let's move on to verses 26 through 29. For a prostitute will bring you to poverty, but sleeping with another man's wife will cost you your life. Can a man scoop a flame into his lap and not have his clothes catch on fire? Can he walk on hot coals and not blister his feet? So it is with a man who sleeps with another man's wife. He who embraces her will not go unpunished. These verses provide a vivid analogy to convey the grave consequences of engaging in adultery and immorality. The imagery of fire and coals illustrates the dangers of these actions. The writer underscores that such choices lead to ruin and devastation. The overarching message is clear. Guarding our hearts and upholding fidelity in relationships is essential for a life of integrity and well-being. Remember that wisdom gives us our choices and how we navigate our relationships and uphold the values that matter most. Let's take a moment and reflect on these verses to consider their relevance in our lives. How can we honor the guidance of our parents? How can we protect our hearts from the lure of temptation? And how can we prioritize fidelity and respect in our relationships? To summarize the key takeaways of Proverbs chapter 6, verse 20 through 29, let's think of these three things. Honor parental wisdom. Internalize the teachings of your parents and carry their guidance close to your heart. Their wisdom serves as a guiding light in your life. Second, practice self-control. Guard your hearts against the allure of temptation and immorality. Prioritize self-control and discernment in your decision. And third, uphold fidelity. Cherish the sanctity of relationships by valuing fidelity and respect. Choices that honor commitment lead to a life of integrity and well-being. As we conclude this episode, remember that wisdom is a faithful companion on our journey through life. By embracing the principles of Proverbs chapter 6, verses 20 through 29, we can navigate the complexity of our relationships, choices, and values with a heart dedicated to integrity. I hope that these verses have inspired you to honor your parental guidance, protect your hearts from temptation, and uphold the sanctity of relationships. As we continue our journey through the vast landscape of wisdom, may we walk with integrity and wisdom, guided by principles that shape our characters and enrich our lives. Thank you for joining me on our Wisdom Trek today. If you found this podcast insightful, please subscribe and leave us a review. Then encourage your friends and family to join us and to come along with us tomorrow for another day of Wisdom Trek, creating a legacy. And thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal each day. And as we take this trek of life together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and leave a living legacy each day. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, reminding you to keep moving forward, enjoy your journey, and create a great day every day. See you next time for more daily wisdom.